Alright, what is up everybody? Welcome to the stream. It's been a while since we did just a Neblime stream. This is not CPL official. This is not match of the week. Besides, some of you might be thinking that, so you should know we do what we want. This is we're free from the bonds of official CPL casts. I'm Neblime. Here with me is Y2kid. Say hello, Y2kid.
Hello, everybody.
And who's this in the room? In the corner, there's someone I didn't see them enter. We have Rev here as well. Say hello, Rev.
Hi there.
Just hot off his own cast. It wasn't enough for him. He's back for more. So some of you might be wondering, what is this cast? Because it's a bit out of date, isn't it? We're in week 9, week 10 soon. We're gonna be done in the regular season, and we're jumping back to week 4. I have been told there's some highly recommended games, and I'll tell you guys the truth. We're saving the best for last. So we're just jumping into a couple of really warm-up games, but the last series is what we're here for. I want you all to remember that. But these first 2 series look pretty hype in their own right, for sure. Look at that. He's verifying in chat. It is Verif. Who'd have thought? Alright, well, we're going to jump straight into this first game now. Not much else more to say. You guys ready?
Yep. Is the last game your game?
No, I'm not going to cast my own game. As much as I'd love to cast a TVT, which I played that week, I'm not going to cast my own game today.
So what you're saying is we're saving the best and we're not even showing it because it's so good.
Well, you know, I did lose that time, so is it really the best if I didn't win?
Spoilers.
But that's the thing, we're not casting it. And I told you, this is not an official super cast. We can do what we want. Right, we're going to jump into that game.
Cool.
Alright, in the top left, in the green, we have Type 100. And the bottom left, in the pink, we have DoodleDoodle. Type 100 here for United Emu Directorate, and DoodleDoodle here for Too Fat Too Furious. Of course, as I said, it's all in the past. This week, a while ago, you know, I don't even remember the winner of the overall series, but that's not what we're here for. We'll just see these games in this little best of 3. Who's going to take it? So, either of you particularly familiar with these players? Because I have some things to say, but I'll let you guys get in first.
I mean, DoodleDoodle is a great player. I have not seen that many games of Type 100. I know I have casted him a few times, but I don't really know much other than that. But DoodleDoodle is playing Return this week, which is our favorite CPL admin.
Oh yes, that's right. You know, he's on every match of the week stream, I swear. So I'd be surprised if he doesn't show up on this stream as well. But he missed you saying nice things about him. When he gets here, we're going to be saying like, "Oh, I can't believe Ash Return didn't do this" or something, won't we?
Oh yeah, of course.
So DoodleDoodle is known as one of the best, if not the best, player probably. I was going to say Protoss, but then I'm like, you know what? No, player in Tier 0 here in CPL. Almost getting towards coach level here.
You don't think Zun is better?
Well, you know, it would be a difficult fight, but I honestly still favor DoodleDoodle. Did they play?
I'm not sure.
I have to say, I would give it to DoodleDoodle still.
Yeah, that would be great.
When's that match happening? Yeah, let's cast that.
Yeah, we should make them play.
So, having said all this, unfortunately, I have to go against my teammate here, and I'm assuming it's going to be a DoodleDoodle victory. I'm not sure what that's going to look like, but, you know, it makes it sound a bit one-sided when I say it like that. Let's just say I'm favoring DoodleDoodle here.
I mean, you'd be unwise not to favor DoodleDoodle.
Right? If I was a betting man, I wouldn't be throwing my money away. Look, this is just me covering my tracks for having lost to him in a series as well this season. You know, when I played King of the Tier, he was like in the bracket, so they would have faced him fairly early on, but I lost, and then I went to the losers bracket, and I just kept watching where he was, and I was like, oh my god, what am I going to play him? What am I going to play him? But he got eliminated somehow, and then I just got destroyed in a TVT, which, you know, is supposed to be my good matchup, so it was a bit of an anticlimax. Yeah.
Yeah. That is unexpected. Look at DoodleDoodle here. He is already very confused, because he saw that there was no hatchery at the natural. He did want cannon, but he's still very hesitant to throw down the Nexus, because, yeah, there we go. He was just still checking for where the second hatchery for the circle was. He didn't see it in the main, and he was definitely not in the natural base, so he was wondering what the circle was doing.
Well, everything seems to be progressing reasonably well. I mean, he got a nice block at the natural, so got something done with that early scout with the probe, and doing a good job just marking around, keeping alive. Type 100 looks like going for a fairly typical build here with the gas timing. You know, I've been getting used to seeing the other Zerg on my team, Nagnar, was going for this like 4 hatch before lair play, so I see a gas on 3 hatched, I'm like, what? This is confusing.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but
I think that this is the more standard, quote unquote.
For sure.
Of course, but it can be a Hydra build as well.
Of course. Well,
Sometimes people like to do the Hydra build when they are playing against a better player, because you can get some great advantage from it.
Well, funny
like
you
the
should
fake
mention
Hydra
that.
push.
Huh. It's funny you should
Hey, look at
mention
this.
that. Yeah. Hydrogen on the way over here. Well, since this is, you know, not an official CPL cast, you know the rhymes are going to be rampant. Den before lair, Protoss beware. I don't think DoodleDoodle has any idea yet. He's probably got very far away here. Now, there's only 2 Zerglings out that I can see, so it's going to be pretty easy to get back in there and scout again if he tries to.
Yeah, this Hydralisk den is really early though.
Well, how many
Yep,
drones does
as,
he have?
Oh, and both the Lings are
right now.
behind the probe here.
Yeah, this is the
He
issue.
has
Oh,
a
2
9
more came
and
out.
the 3.
Ooh, that's a big deal that he denied that. 2 more links coming out just in the nick of time here, so DoodleDoodle not going to have that scouting info. That's actually pretty huge. Looks like he's going to go for that second cannon just for safety, which I think is prudent. Actually, no, it's another scouting probe. Uh-oh.
I mean, I like that. He's also bringing zealots.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he'll find it with the zealots, but I feel like the best case scenario here, playing blind, is that you throw down the second cannon anyway. You know, because you're kind of respecting this possibility. Now it's kind of like, well, okay, the zealot and/or probe will find it, but just that little bit later.
Oh, more Lings coming in here from him actually.
Yeah, that's surprising because you can see there's a big gas bank. It's not like there's some kind of imbalance going on here. It finds the Hydra Den. And it's not like you're going to go for this Hydra Den no layer and not make any Hydras, right? Look at that zealot up in the 3rd. Already killed one
This is
drone.
One drone.
Yeah.
Second drone.
Ooh.
Oof. Nice, big damage.
We're not quite getting in the
And
choke,
big
though.
ball is-
Yeah.
That was just sitting right next to the hat, the Hydro Den.
Yeah.
Yep, now it's in my throat.
Well, only second cannon up for Doodle so far. The Hydra's finally being produced here. That Zealot, honestly, getting a lot more done than I thought it would, not sitting in the choke, but does get cleaned up. And this probe's still alive. Oh, I had to curse his existence, didn't I? Oh no, he might make it. I believe.
Yeah.
I believe this probe's going to return home. Oh god, no, he's not, is he?
Go pro, you can make it.
Oh my god, I don't think he can.
No.
He's on 1
Why
HP.
not?
Oh my god, keep going, keep going. There isn't. No, there's nothing at the natural.
Nice, so tense.
Okay, he's gonna make it. He's gonna make it. Now, as long as the whole Protoss base can survive. Oh, no! Why did you turn? He was home
You
free.
jinxed it.
I know. Oh, I'm so sad. Okay, 2 cannons
This
up
is
here.
a really interesting gateway position at the second gate there.
Where is it at? Wait, that's a gateway? Oh, I assume that was a cannon. What the hell? Yeah, I don't know what the idea is with that. It's not like he's holding dragoons here or something. That's actually going to be quite painful because that's less space for cannons. But that said, looking at this natural, there's a lot of space for cannons now that I look at it. You know, I mean, what do you guys think? I'm a Terran player, so I don't really know. In this matchup, is this map good for Protoss? Because it kind of looks like you just have a nice setup for cannons here. Oh man, this wall's going to go down quick. Doodle's not making more cannons. 3 cannons is not enough.
Oh,
If
I
this wall
think-
falls...
3 cannons can be broken, but
Yeah.
it looks like we are seeing drones. This is a thing that I've noticed more and more, that when people are trying to do this Hydra push, they are not following up with more Hydras. Because if he just made some more Hydras, he can break this.
I
This
think
is
he can
only
break
3
anyway.
cannons.
I question the hesitation. Before Zealot speed's done, I think he can absolutely just snipe these cannons, then work on the probes and Zealots pretty easily, but
Yeah.
choosing not to go in.
These links in the background.
Yeah, big mistake, honestly, by Type 100 not taking this opportunity. And DoodleDoodle, like, honestly, completely disrespectful in his play, not making, like, 6 cannons or anything, just thinking he can hold with 3, and I guess he's
now,
right.
With the 5 cannons, it should be fine, but...
I mean, I don't know, not knowing his droning, like, you know, when he had the possibility of just making Hydras, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But I think that's the thing, because so many people are doing this fake thing. The Protosses are being a bit scared to overdo cannons, because if you overdo it and it's a fake, then you lose so much.
That's tricky to deal with, I guess. But with Zealot's be finishing up, I think he's totally safe. Probably just send those probes back mining. And yeah, are you supposed to just not even make a single Corsair when you're in this situation?
Depends how early the Hydrogen is. In this case, definitely needed to add these cannons earlier. And as you say, it was. I mean, actually, it was quite lucky of him.
Yeah.
But as soon as you add the 4th and the 5th cannon, you don't need these 4 additional gateways that he did, and all these Zealots. You can just try to go for the Sayer and scout whether the Zerg is droning or not. Because right now, he kind of gambled and took it by chance. Like, it paid off, but normally you can't quite do that.
Okay, we have a muted switch coming in here.
Yeah, that's going to work out pretty well against these speed Zealots, but is it fast enough? I mean, the SimCity at the 3rd here is something, but it does not look strong enough to stop this entire football team of Zealots coming up here. Uh-oh.
Forever.
Oh, you can fit through there? Oh, that's not good. Oh, oh no. Yeah, this is going to do big damage, I think. But that said, he might lose all the Zealots, which I'm not sure if it'll be worth it or not. The Muta's just flying off to who knows where. Maybe they're going to try and counterattack. Some do come back here. Oh, if he gets that hatchery. Ooh, well... Oh, more Zealots heading in the natural.
The natural is quite nice, but there's no units to defend it. Oh, the drones.
They're units, right? They can pretend to be units. Oh, they're just going straight for the main. Wait, when did this Zealot get in the main? Look at this guy hitting the spire. When did he get there? There was one already in there.
Spire's half up now.
Yeah, that one guy was doing work. I mean, might have done better at hitting drones, actually, but still a lot of damage going down. Zerg being thrown into chaos here as Zealots run all over the place. Okay, I question the targeting. Like, is the extractor the most important target at this time?
Look at the 3rd base, though.
Yeah, what's left of it. Yeah, those 2 drones, long distance mining. That's pretty off.
Type 100 is in the supply lead now. He needs to gather every shit together and do some damage here.
Well, that's another rhyme. Supply the same, Zerg wins the game. So you know when Zerg's ahead in supply, it's a dire situation. Archon's coming up here. Corsairs have been produced as well, so I suppose you just mass up a bunch more Zealots and try again with the Archons and the Corsairs to deal with the Mutalisk here. Looks like Type 100 wants to poke in here, but
there's so many cannons though, and two Sayers.
Yeah.
They are not stopping these 10 Mutas.
You don't think?
No.
How many meters is that? That's only 9 Mutalisks. I'm not so sure. The Archons come up and back this up. Oh my god, this Archon!
Oh, he needs to dodge these.
Oh, okay.
That was a huge hit.
Yeah, we're not watching Soma play here, so I don't think we're going to see those Archons go down too easily.
Oh no.
Yeah, so...
whenever my opponent tries to do that, I'm always happy because they fall up so behind macro-wise.
Oh my god, this DT.
Oh. Hydras.
Oh yeah, the Mutas will clean it up.
The Mutas will catch him. Yeah, there you go.
Good try though.
That was close.
Drones being rallied here, not always a good sign. I think Zerg absolutely has been thrown into disarray by that attack. Droned up a lot. My gosh. Sorry, what's that?
Yeah, look at the drone count here. It's amazing, but this is not amazing. Look at these overlords with no speed.
Oh my god! Oh, this is disaster.
Guys, I mean, 4 overlords is not the end of the world.
It's very painful though when you've only made drones like this whole time. Like, how's he gonna have any military units? The Mutalisk flying into the exact kill zone between all the anti-air units. Okay, now they're hitting these Zealots where they need to do. Oh my gosh, this Archon's doing so much damage. Yeah, this looks very dire for Zerg because he cannot make military units right now. This is exactly when he needs to be pumping Hydras to defend this attack. I think this 3rd might fall for good this time. Well, the SimCity's better. Mutalisk's gonna do some damage.
But he needs to save those Mutas. They are really important. He does not want to lose them again. Oh no.
Oh.
But I don't think he also wants to throw these units away because look at his upgrade advantage. He will have a very strong advantage in just a second.
Ooh, yeah, you're right about that. But I mean, if you don't have any Hydras left, it doesn't really matter. I think he's just breaking through here. Even more Zealots being rallied. What does Zerg have? GG.
Okay.
Type 100. I don't know exactly what happened there, but I think he mismicroed a bit.
I think that's honestly the main thing that happened. I mean, we mentioned he wasn't aggressive enough with the Hydra Bus when really he probably could have won the game. But also, yeah, like, you invest that much money into mutas, you can't have them dying to Archons. You just can't. Like, twice they just flew right into them.
I think honestly the biggest thing was his Overlord saw only 3 cannons, and he just should have just gone for it and ended the game right there.
Yeah, I don't know, is that someone who's never played Protoss and doesn't know how squishy you feel when you're defending that, you know? So he didn't know that that was the time to come in?
I mean, I'd guess as a tier 0, Zerg Type 100 should be pretty well experienced.
That's what I'm surprised about.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, there you go.
Because like that game was basically won on the back of that. DoodleDoodle was super greedy at that point, and he like a madman.
And he made that big counterattack, right? In the top right, here on Eclipse, we have DoodleDoodle in the olive, and the bottom left in the green, we have Top 100. Doodle up 1 game in this best of 3. Who can take it on Eclipse? I mean, what are you guys' thoughts on PvZ balance on this map?
I mean, PvZ balance on Good Night is actually DoodleDoodle got possibly the position that I hate the most on Good Night.
Hate for Protoss?
Yeah.
Oh, what's wrong with it? Again, it looked like it was very spacious for cannons.
Yeah, but the Sim City at that point is just so terrible because of a little doodad that's right next to the pylon.
Oh.
It just makes it very, very fucked, and I'm not sure if that wall was link tied. Like, all the other 3 positions have got mapped out perfectly, that one is just a bit wonky.
Well, on Eclipse, I'm sure there's good walls for both positions, right?
Yeah, Eclipse is great, honestly, for Protoss, I'd say.
If you're going to make a 2-player map, you better get walls right at both positions, right? There's no excuse. I'm just thinking, like, what's one of the worst walls on a quote-unquote standard map? Surely Silphid 3 o'clock spawn is like one of the worst. But then that makes me think that's only 3 players. What's their excuse?
Yeah, I mean, they definitely could have done it better, but I think the issue itself initially was it was just so strong for Terran, the very first iterations of this map, that it had to be nerfed all the time, just to try and make Terran not so great.
Yeah, I mean,
what did they change about it to make it more easy?
They made more unbuildable terrain in front of your all your expanse, and also that big high ground base now has reduced minerals and gas only because if Terran ever took hold of that, they were on 3 gases basically effortlessly, and they just end the game immediately. They don't have to defend anything, and they have 3 gas.
Pretty spicy drone micro coming out, Top 100. Ooh, doing his best. Yeah, I'm glad you reminded me about that, because I did not remember. Wow, as if that can go down. Excuse me? Top 100 cheating here.
He pushed out the probe. That is cheating right
there.
Yeah.
He turned on stacking, you know, like in the UMS. You turn off the map vision, you can build anywhere. That's what he just did. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I can't believe that went down. So, Doodle must be pretty sad right now, because he sent this probe pylon scout, and, like, you know, he was right there, and he just didn't stop it. Wow. Now, gateway opening now. Mixing it up a bit. Definitely good to do a series like this. I'm not sure how I feel about it on Eclipse, though.
Eclipse is very good for gateways, actually.
Yeah, okay. I would have thought with the longer rush distance compared to being close on a 4-player map, it's not necessarily as advantageous. And also the fact that your Zerg opponent's always going to scout it right away.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing about Silphid gateway openers is that you've got these 3 attack paths, so you can almost always hide the Zealot somewhere.
Did you say Silphid gate openers?
I'm just scared.
I think the rush distance on this map is not huge.
Well, it's definitely longer than close positions on Polypoid. I can tell you that.
Yeah, but if you're cross-spawn on Polypoid, then it can be really hard for you.
Right, but if you're just throwing down the gate, you have a 2 in 3 chance you're going to be close, and I think that's...
Yeah.
As opposed to knowing that you have this longer rush distance on this map.
Yeah, that's
not like
his best
like
for
Butter or something like that.
Hang on, what did you say? I didn't quite hear.
Oh, I said if you compare this to Butter, this is...
Oh yeah, of course, but Butter just has an insanely long rush distance. If someone goes gate expand on butter tonight, I'll be questioning that too, don't you worry. Now, here come the Zealots. You know what? Type 100 been a bit slack here. Only made, like, the 6 starting links and hasn't made any additional. I don't know if the Overlord saw those Zealots leaving, but we need to see way more links than this. These Zealots coming up here are very threatening.
Yeah, you almost want to go pure links after when you see the first gate there, if they continue making it.
Well, I think you just have to keep an eye on the Zealots coming out. Go at least 8, I think, for sure. But now look at this. Doodle can, like, mess with the links on the ramp. He's hitting this hatchery. It's already pretty low, honestly. I don't know. This looks pretty tough for Type 100. Links falling in various locations, but it seems to have warded it off for now. Honestly, still not even making that many links. Type 100 are taking this very easily, which I think is a bit of a mistake. Oh, he's supply block. That's why. Oh, dear. That is a problem.
He should just leave 2 of the Zealots on the ramp and attack the with the 3rd.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything Type 100 could do if he did that. Oh, that guy who ran all the way up there survived, by the way. Only one was
but shit.
Yeah,
if he loses this 3rd, it's really bad. And he's bleeding off links right and left here.
Yes. Finally able to
6 links against 4 Zealots.
And now he's making drones. Look at the madman.
Oh my gosh. Well, I think he knows he's about to clean this up. Let's see if he's correct. I mean, that one injured Zealot gets targeted down immediately. Pretty good micro from Doodle. Yeah, that may have been a mistake, but more links are about to hatch here.
4 links against 8 links against 3 Zealots. I like the Zealots here.
Yeah. Well, the Zealots are like sort of injured, but yeah, no, Doodle with nice micro here. Oh, there you go. Pulling back that injured one.
Look at that micro. He's
doing great. So good with that top Zealot. Oh my god. Oh,
yeah,
GG almost.
These things are a mistake.
Oh, and he's making a drone! Are you kidding me?
Yeah, like Y2kid was saying, he was making a bunch of drones this whole time. We're calling GG already at this point. I mean, it might just be because this hatchery will fall. That drone, like, no, get off, that's my home! Just like hitting him with a newspaper.
What you're supposed to do here is actually go on top and drag it through so that they will stop attacking the hatchery.
It might have made the difference, actually. Yeah, drone dies anyway. Well, what do you even do here as Type 100? I mean, Spire, I guess, makes sense. You just try to win the game with Mutalisks, right? What else can you do?
Yeah.
But
mute all in.
I don't see how it's going to work. I mean, he's only taking his 2nd gas now. The Corsair's already on the way. I don't really have high hopes for that.
Yeah, I don't think it will work. It will be GG.
Yeah, like it seems like Doodle just has an insurmountable lead here. Corsair coming out. Link's definitely not getting in that wall anytime soon. I don't care how many links you bring, nothing's getting through that. Corsair even sees them hanging around.
Oh, the Corsairs go straight to the Overlord. Oh, yeah, look at this.
Oh, so unfortunate when you're trying to make meters. Well, you know what, he'll have a window here where he can make all the meters and then remake the Overlords. But you gotta make a bunch of Scourge as well, right? You know, Doodle, with no cannon in the main, there's a possibility here, but the problem is he has to deal with the Zealot counterattack and he has no sunks whatsoever.
I think the cannon will be done just in time.
Oh, he started it? Oh, I see. I thought that was a pylon, my bad. Yeah, that's probably true.
Okay, no carapace upgrade for the Mutas. I think he should.
Well, he doesn't have time for that, though. I think he either wins or.
Yeah, now
already...
we see it.
His chance is to take this right now.
Oh,
can he intercept it?
No, Doodle paying attention there. Turns away deftly.
Yeah.
Did he see the Mutalisks? I didn't see. I think he might have.
Okay, he actually stopped making Corsairs. Oh, now he's making Corsairs again.
I think he saw it. Yeah, more cannons.
+1 attack.
Yeah, he did see it. He's adding a 2nd cannon in his main. And a cannon in the natural. Yeah. He's just playing super safe.
Okay, the Mutalisks trying to come up here. But yeah, look, they're getting these gateways on the low ground. Is this the Doodle signature for the, like, 5-second faster reinforcement? What's going on with this?
I mean, it was popular at some point. Like when Bisu started doing the gateway expand, he was also trying to innovate that gateway positioning, but it was only usually one gate.
Yeah, we're well past Bisu's era, I have to say.
Yeah.
Looks like Type 100 knows that there's nothing going to happen here, just going for the harass, but I mean, still only on 2 bases. What's the plan here? 21 drones versus 40 probes. I mean, if you're not going to go for a big attack here, what are you going to do? 3 hatches it is, but again, no 3rd base, so I'm not really sure what the play is. Well, okay, I was going to say.
Needs to take a 3rd. third base with a fourth and a fifth catcher right now if he wants to do anything. And these cards need to connect.
Well, they sort of do. They were a bit
That
stacked.
is very good connections, actually.
But it doesn't really matter. There's enough Corsair here. They just beat them back. I think
Yeah,
Doodle
you
just.
need to spread them out.
I think
so
Doodle
much
just.
better than he did.
Sorry, you go.
Oh yeah, you need to spread them out better. And the problem right now is that the muta count is so low. You want to have mass Scourge with like 8 mutas or 10 mutas, but now he's having mass Scourge with 4 mutas, and that is not really a thing.
And here comes the counter attack that we were worried about. Now, what are the upgrades at? Nothing for. Oh, he has that +1. Yeah, Protoss has that +1. He will melt those lings. The Corsairs are going to be along in a moment, I think, for these mutas.
Drones.
Well, more lings pop out. You know what? Maybe Zerg barely holds this. Oh, it's going to be close.
If these drones move their asses, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, he is kind of just assuming the Sunkens can handle it, which is going to be close. I think the Sunken barely wins this fight. Well, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, with the mutas, yeah, I guess.
With the mutas, yeah, the Sunkens got this, but.
Oh no, how did Corsair survive? What happened to all those Scourge? I didn't see. Oh no, now there's one Zealot. One Zealot with +1 heading into the main.
Wait,
oh, and the
had like 3 Corsairs, and Type 100 had 8 Scourge.
Yeah, and I looked away, and I assumed the Corsairs would not be able to come.
And only 2 Scourge are down?
Yeah, like what happened? This third hatchery, once again, deja vu happening here. As the Zealots go to work on it again, and even Doodle sending another Zealot. And you know what, I don't know if Type 100 is going to be able to stop this. Okay, the mute is done in the main, maybe they'll head over there. Ooh, I don't know, what's the DPS like? I suppose this hatchery will be saved?
Yeah. I don't know. Mutas take 100 years to build out.
Oh
And
my gosh,
especially if he's
40 health, 30 health,
Oh, it will
20
die!
health.
It will die! Oh no!
No,
No,
20!
we're good.
come on.
Oh my god!
Wait,
that
but it's
was too
finished.
low.
Oh no, but it's finished now. Ooh. It's
So,
almost like you could kill that with a DT and not get alerted.
If Doodle had one of the Zealots on the left-hand side and one of the Zealots on the right-hand side, you would have taken it out. 'Cause
Yeah.
then the mutas wouldn't have splash.
That was so close. Alright, the Hydrogen finally coming up here. Type 100 finally with the transition. Double Stargate coming up here. I
Look
think
at the DT, it's heading there. I think we heard you.
Where else is he going to go? But he is going to get spotted if he goes this way. Well, we'll see if Type 100 notices though. Busy microing the mutas here. Once again, there it is.
He's a DT, but it's a slow overlord.
Yeah, I mean, as Zerg, do you just put like 10 Sunkens at this third? Like,
now.
ooh. Oh no, there's no Overlord! There's no Overlord! I don't think he can actually stop this!
Oh,
No,
it's one more.
big
It's
man.
one more down there. Will it? It catches it. Oh!
So
In the
close.
nick of time.
If he got past that, there was literally nothing he could do. So, yeah, Zerg, do you just put like 10 Sunkens at this third, like hoping Protoss will just send unit after unit trying to snipe that?
More for later. I don't know.
Yeah, like, well, that takes so long. Honestly, by the time you morph the lair, I feel like it has a decent amount of HP. I mean, how long does the lair take? Is it 70 seconds? Or it's not that long, is it? Is it?
I mean, it adds, what is it, 550, 650,
Yes.
550, I think. Oh.
Hatchery's 1250 and a lair is 1750, right? Wait, is there a lair on the map? Let's see. Oh, lair's 1800. So, yeah, 550 it is.
Oh, look at the mutas just being melted here.
Yeah, the air engage is not being that successful Type 100.
No, none of the stars connect, actually.
Yeah, and another big attack coming in here. There's 2 Sunkens at the match roll, but the third is honestly still a weak spot. Oh,
He really
okay.
was that, actually.
One drone doing its
These two
absolute
stars, they
best.
all take-
GG. If you don't close the door, that's going to end the game right there. And that makes it a 2-0 for Doodle. As expected, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I mean, DoodleDoodle is really on another level.
Yeah. Doodle for coach. Get him out of tier 0. It's not fair.
What rank is he?
I have no idea what his MMR is or anything like that. I just know that he kicks ass in CPL.
Yeah. There are some people in CPL that are a little bit too high, I believe.
I mean, I can tell you that on the... I got the password. I can tell you on the app.
Oh, invalid password? Oh, no, you're in. Yeah, oh, CPL
maybe they
MMR?
should-
Or Blizzard MMR?
Yeah, I mean, don't want to actually disclose that, but he is one of the highest
Yeah.
people.
One of, not the highest? I mean, are you disclosing where he is in the rankings?
Well, if I say that there are some coaches that have lower CPL MMR than he...
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Anyway, in the top left, getting into our next series here, in the green, we have Lightswarm, and in the red, in the top right, we have So. Lightswarm for United EMU Directorate here, and So for 2Factory Furious. Very fitting that the Terran is the 2Fac player. So TVZ coming up here. We have a nice mix of matchups tonight, I think.
Yeah, TVZ here, I can just not contribute anything useful to the cast.
Well, you know,
It's better than UED though.
when we're casting PVZ like just then, I always try and say things that are probably false.
Yeah, that's gonna be me. But I mean, when I'm casting TVTs are possibly the worst because like I have zero knowledge of the Terran. Like Zerg is kind of okay. Like the match
Honestly,
is so
anyone
low
can
each.
cast Zerg versus Zerg because there's always action.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, he's killing the Lings. Actually, then again, I don't know if you guys watched the cast yesterday. When it's mutas on top of mutas, it's like you're just like, okay, and then we'll see in a couple minutes, you know, who's gonna win because you can't say anything because you can't see anything.
Today,
you
when
can
I
just-
casted a CVC today, I'm not sure if you looked, but it ended with both having 2 mutas left
Wow.
and nothing else.
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you, Rev. I was asleep because this cast started
problem.
at 7 a.m. for me, so I did not catch your cast.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
afraid.
No problem. But there were like 2 mutas against 2 mutas,
Wow.
and it was the last game of the series, so the
Ooh.
winner would take it all.
So did they both like know each other was there, or was one player kind of like swooping?
Yeah,
into
yeah,
them?
they know exactly that there were 2 left on each
Well,
side.
surely whoever is over their base has the advantage there, right? And then again,
Yeah,
with-
no one wanted to go over their base,
Ooh.
so they met in the middle and fight it out.
Did they? Did they agree to that?
No, they just did it.
Oh my gosh! All right.
Yeah,
It's
Well,
like in CS where when you're the only person left from one of the teams, so you go another from the other team, you're like, okay, now it's only.
basically,
Yeah,
basically.
that's fun.
All right, we have a 9-pool coming out here, by the way, and I don't see a safe scout from So. Not checking both locations. There's an SCV on the ramp, but that doesn't really serve that much of a purpose because you're not going to be able to do anything if there's only one SCV on this circuit breaker's width ramp. Okay, looks like this SCV actually pulled back just to look for this. Oh, but he's not going the right way.
No.
Honestly, So being greedy though, not sending that second scout. I don't have much to say about this. It's just pure greed on So's part, and I mean, I feel like this is a good punish from Lightswarm. Maybe he analysed his games, realised he doesn't double scout, and just went for
GG.
this. It may be, it may be. I mean, do you just cancel the CC here? Because you might lose this fight, right? You might kill some SCVs, but still...
Oh, but let's see. Oh, if he just stopped with the SCVs there, it would have been great because he was on top of the.
Yeah,
It
but
was
it's a
yeah,
tricky
that-
fight.
Top of the
Might
link
look
there.
so great for a moment.
It's not like the SCVs
Yeah.
aren't strong, but it's just a tricky fight for the Terran to keep everything lined up, right? It can go wrong so easily. Now, the thing is, Lightswarm did drone a bit behind this, and didn't go right into Link, so can't keep the pressure on, but I mean, Marines are already dying, So not even building a Marine right now. The CC is still going, though, so if somehow So stabilizes, I mean, his economy's going to look okay.
Yeah,
There's
but-
only 2 links in the main now.
Only 2 Links, he says. Are you a Protoss player or not? Like, how many games have we lost to 2 Links
So
in the
much
main?
stronger.
Huh?
SVs are so much stronger, I don't know what you mean.
I mean, they're weak enough that these Lings are doing work. And look, they're going to get another Marine. Oh, or are they? You know, it looks like that Ling will die.
Oh,
But there's
2
more.
more coming in.
Yeah, SCVs may have
There's more
60
on it.
HP, but Marines still only have 40, so you're still just as bad off, really. Oh
Why
my
don't
gosh.
we?
And that's
Why
easy
don't we
finish.
see a
or-
bunker or anything? Oh, it doesn't have any.
Well, the
money.
problem is here, where are you going to put the bunker? If you put it in the natural, the Links can run past. If you put it in the main, they just kill the
Yeah.
natural, right? This is why you need to
Should have
double scout.
canceled the CC.
Oh my gosh, here comes more. Oh my
I
gosh.
mean, the CC is complete at least. That's
Yeah.
the moral victory.
But there's only 13 SCVs left to 13 drones, and Lightswarm taking this, you know, kind of just droning up, not really getting too excited and making a whole bunch of Lings or anything. So forced to continue fighting with SCVs. Oh, a nice drill. Nope, it wasn't. It looked nice, but the Lings just slip on
Yeah.
through there, greased up
Oh, look
as
at that.
usual.
Oh,
That is awesome. Good micro.
Oh.
Oh. I cursed it.
We're cursing both players back and forth. GG so realizes at this point you've lost so much that there is nothing to do.
I mean, it was still not terrible, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean,
It was clever, right?
he had less SCVs than there were drones, though, and there's nothing to stop Zerg continuing to send Link because he had 0 Marines. If you just have no Marine count, there's not much you can do here. So I think it was a fine time to leave, if you ask me.
Oh, someone else used your name.
Yeah.
What? Someone uses my name?
Your game
Yeah,
name,
the one. Oh,
No, I just
they
hosted
made a
it.
game called 111, but
I just
now
hosted
it's
it. It didn't tell me not to host it.
Yeah, now it's working.
Okay.
I just-
It was very
Some,
similar to your name.
Oh, did you guys all like join it?
Yeah, I think it was
just
like,
got into some,
what was it,
use
Nexus
map
Wars or
settings.
something? Like that desert map? The use
Oh.
map settings swaps?
Oh gosh. Alright, well, we've reclaimed the 111 lobby name. We're going to go into game 2 here.
Imagine whoever
Kimura
hosted
says...
that game was like, oh, I want to play this UMS, and then me and Bert joined at the same time. It's like, oh yeah, someone else is going to it. No.
Now, Kimura says Doodle smurfing in high B rank. We'll talk about that in a second. In the top right. In the green, we have Lightswarm. Currently up one game in this best of 3. And the bottom left in the red, we have So. I guess you can't be greedy and not double scout on a 2-player map, so that'll probably work in his favour. But I think it was just a good punish by Lightswarm, and So really not doing his due diligence and paying for it. Now, about Doodle, if Kimura is correct, then I do question that, because there are players that I know for a fact have not had the same performance and quite frankly don't have the same skill level as Doodle that are in A rank in CPL. So, yeah, I mean, maybe he just doesn't ladder much. I mean, you don't have any responsibility in CPL that you have to ladder and reflect your skill with your MMR, but that does seem pretty low, having played against Doodle myself, you know.
Who is A ranked in the CPL?
Oh, well, I don't want to reveal the secrets. There are definitely a few, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, not me, if that's what you're wondering. I'm like,
No,
struggling to stay in B.
I don't-
Doing your best.
Yeah, that's right. Just doing my best.
Yeah, we should have played last week though.
Yes, unfortunately couldn't find a time.
Yeah, no problem.
Perhaps we'll meet again in finals.
Yeah, let's see.
Yes, we will. Wait, are you A rank?
Who is the leaders?
I believe I don't remember. It's Korean Mechanics, I think, is win the most. But it's
Okay,
a lot
I don't
closer than last season. We've got a better spread. Last season it was kind of like the 2 teams who were winning everything and the other teams who weren't doing so well. But this season it's a lot bit more mixed.
Yeah, but it never actually matters, because
No, of course not. It's just
Playoffs.
interesting.
I don't think we lost that much. The lettuce attack.
No, the list tech's doing fine as well, I think.
I think we have like 1 loss or something like that.
Well, tomorrow is the final
I wish
week, and
we had,
we'll see soon enough. Yeah, this link-proof wall coming up here. I don't expect any gas opening out of So here, but interesting.
This
going for
is a strange opening, I must say.
What, from Zerg or?
Yeah. Is it a?
Oh,
it's not
I didn't
an
even
ice
notice. I didn't even
It's
see
like
this
an
gas.
overpool or something.
It was an overpool. I saw it was an overpool.
Yeah.
But the gas, yeah. Are we going like one hatch lurker here or something, or just getting link speed and messing around? I don't know.
Yeah, it's link speed. It's.
Oh,
link speed.
I don't know about this because there's a link-proof wall. Well, there will be a link-proof wall in a moment. So
Oh, that's not link proof.
it will be in a moment. Oh, you know
No,
what? You're
no,
right.
it's
It
not
would have
link-proof.
been. It would have been if you put the depot above. I don't know why he's doing it like this. I guess he wants the option to move out. This might be a bit of an issue, but as you can see, he can block with SCVs.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
think.
surely when you see this like link speed opening, it would be fine to block yourself in, right? And you can always lift up the barracks later.
Oh, you need to switch their overlay. They don't see a shit, man.
Oh, I'm sorry, people. Oh, it's been a long time since I forgot that. That's how you know we're back on my own stream. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
You need one more screen, man.
Yeah, well, you know, it ain't free. If you want to send me one in Australia, I'll take it.
we own you.
Yeah. Sorry, guys, but you missed Lightswarm doing this weird overpool into link speed opening.
Yeah, this is strange.
Band. Okay. And So doing this not link-proof wall when he certainly could have. So yeah, I'm not really sure where this goes from here. Certainly looks like So is at the advantage, but maybe Lightswarm knows something we don't and thinks he can break through here. You know, if he went straight for Lair, at least it would be like, oh, he can do some spicy lurker attack or something. But now it's kind of like, well, what does Lightswarm have here? And I really question doing this on Eclipse as well, because you know your opponent's going to scatter right away. Surely you have to come fast with a full pull or some equivalent. instead of like going a bit later. Maybe he was really expecting some kind of aggression out of So, like a proxy barracks. But like, he really doubled down on that if that's the case, because you can go overpull no speed and just expand, and it's not terrible against a normal opening, but it still absolutely kills a proxy rack. So I really don't know what Lightswarm was thinking here.
Yeah, let's see the follow-up here, if it will be Hydras. Like
I wouldn't be
lurker.
surprised, because I know Lightswarm may end up Hydra Lurker in this matchup. Not necessarily.
If you were Hydras, the Hydra should have been started by now.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, absolutely. I think you're right. So probably going to be Mutas here. If you're going for Lurkers, you need to start that at like 50% layer or something. Well, hang on, Rev, you're a Zerg player, right? When do you have to build that?
Yeah, it's 50%.
There you go.
So this is too late. So this will be some type of muta build, but the problem here is that he's so late with everything because of the opening.
Yeah.
And if
Yeah,
you
there is
are
no
going
chance.
for, if you're going for overpull speed, you need to get damage done. But to say he got some damage done because he pulled 3 SCVs.
I suppose so. It doesn't really seem like enough compensation though, because from what I can see, this academy was still on time, and then Spire's like 30 seconds late. So he's gonna have a bit of a rough time dealing with stim timing. Gonna have to rely on Sunkens alone for that. And besides which, you know, Terrans gonna have time to get their barracks up and not really stress about making turrets too early here. Oh man, he lets that SCV in. That was unnecessary. Oh, but it was all a trap. He doesn't see anything.
Yeah, I don't know if the SCV saw that there was no gas he had taken at the natural.
Oh, I didn't see if it saw that. Yeah, that's something good to scout if you can't get in the ramp. But how can you ignore that ramp? It's so tempting because the Link's kind of left it wide open. You know, I wonder, maybe the fact that So has this wall means he's going to be a bit cocky and not worry about a bunker or anything for a counterattack, and maybe Lightswarm gets in with the backstab? Because I think that's what he's going for here. Doesn't look like he wants any Sunkens, and I'm a bit concerned, because these Lings are absolutely not enough to defend him, but of course the backstab always the threat Terran has to deal with in this kind of situation. But the Lings are getting found here pretty easily.
Okay, nice reaction though.
Man, Lightswarm is a brave man, not going for any Sunkens here whatsoever. Because I feel like if So just ignored the Lings and plowed forward, the Firebat would have popped out in time to defend the wall, and I don't think the Mutas would be out by the time he gets to the natural. But nonetheless, he's staying back.
The Firebat thing is
I mean, yeah, I think
exactly
it's best used.
to deal with these counters.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you don't really rely on them coming across the map. I mean, obviously, if the Lings attack your stuff and die, you can stim them across and join you or what have you. But that's not super impactful a lot of the time unless you're already kind of breaking and winning. So I think, yeah, they would have been fine just to defend the counterattack, and he probably could have got something done here. But nonetheless, I mean, it would have been knife's edge, I suppose. And he is just still sitting pretty here defending his bases. Although, I think he kind of needs to bring that barracks in. Yeah, okay.
Lightswarm is 5 blocked right now though. Nice and never pretty.
Yeah, poor
That's
Overlord.
still accurate.
Okay, 100. Yeah. Well, it looks like Lightswarm going into like the most normal game possible after this dodgy opening.
Oh, that supply block still hurts. You're not making an Overlord.
Really?
There we go.
Oh my god, just now. That's bad.
Yeah, just now started.
Look at this turret coverage though, it's a bit lacking. Still though, the Marine's in position here, doing a lot of damage. Ooh.
No.
Yeah, Marine range finished kind of just on time there.
These Mutas need almost nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lost one muta there, so that was okay actually.
Well, it's going to take a while for them to reach him though. He's lost a lot of hit points. Now, Terran would not really a very high bio count here, going just for 2 racks and then factories, so not really putting much aggression. But it's going to be hard to harass, having lost so much health on all these Mutalisks. I feel like if the Marines weren't in position, that would have been a great move, because there was a gap in the turret coverage, but they were, so it turns into a bad move. So I guess that's just kind of the luck of Brood War. You look a bit bad sometimes. Alright, well, again, I'm not sure about this.
I would have liked him when he attacked upstairs in the main, and you saw all these Marine ball coming out. He could actually just have bust the bunker.
I don't know, Rev. If
Link.
you're in this game, would you have tried that? Do you see what's in that bunker?
Oh yeah, sorry, there are 2
That's how games get lost. You know, you get.
Yeah, I would have tried it though.
Like that would have been pretty tragic, I think.
Yeah, I can see that now. There are 2 fire bats in there, of course.
Yeah, so there's a lot more bio out now. I mean, I think Terran could absolutely start pushing now, and I don't think you really have to respect these Mutalisks right now.
Oh,
See-
this is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about this. Is he going to get these Mutalisks out of here?
Oh, this is fantastic. Yeah, he will get him out now.
Well, I
Right.
mean, okay, but he's not out of the woods yet. He has to fly over these turrets.
Oh, this is so greedy.
One medic.
Well, which way was he going to go? If he goes over the mineral line, he's getting hit by 4 turrets. Wow, I can't believe they all survived.
Oh, he lost one.
Oh my god.
I think it was a significant
These
error
Mutalisks.
for So to turn around and fight that. I think he should have just started moving across the map. Because Zerg's not going to kill your main. You have to just start putting the pressure on. And he had plenty of bio. I think he could have been like at the 3rd now, maybe getting in for the lurkers, or at least busting the natural. Because look at that, there's one sunken there.
I think he scanned the third so that there were only 2 drones mining and got afraid that the Zerg was just going super hard all in.
I mean, I guess it kind of looks like that because Zerg opened to this overpool. Things look kind of weird. Still though,
Because of
I
the
think-
overpool and that supply block for
Yeah.
a minute or
Oh,
so.
when he moves out now, I think that it should have been good to have like one fire bat or something in there.
Yeah, that's a good point. You don't need both in the bunker, but I don't think Lings are going to be too much of a threat anyhow to this size bio ball.
He sees only one sunken in the natural though. So
Yeah,
that
he
will
needs to
keep-
get in there before lurkers more.
Oh, he will. Oh, why? Look at the position of the army from Lightswarm. That is ridiculously far away.
I mean, none of these lurkers morphing. What is Lightswarm waiting for? Where are they going?
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh,
Uh-oh.
he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go
this
for
is
it.
just GG, right? What is he
Oh, I'm
going
not
to do?
Should
sure.
be.
There are 2 lurkers and.
Well, but how are
11
they going to get
units
here in
let's see.
time? I think he can easily focus those down as long as he micros well. And those mutas all kind of low as
Especially
well.
the firebat with here, that is definitely GG.
True, the
Now-
firebat
now
would have
it's
been good.
Oh,
You know
no,
what? I
he will
guess
clean it up.
he does. Wow, surprising.
Yeah,
I
there
really
was so
thought
many
Terran-
links, you know.
I really thought Terran had the army he needed there.
Yeah.
In celebrations, going to research Overlord site range. Nope, he cancelled it. Disappointing.
So what would have happened if he had like 2 fire bats in
Yeah.
the army?
I suppose you're right about that. Honestly, if it was me playing, I would have sent the firebats to like the corners of the map to look for bases and still lost the engage.
It's the tilt that counts though.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sitting here in shock that Terran didn't take that though. Honestly, like it looked like he hadn't had enough, but
Every
mean,
time I
it
casted your
looked like a very
games, man,
scary
you
army.
always played TVT.
yep. Well, that suits me fine. I hope I get to play a few more before the season ends. Look at this muted defense though. So not messing around. Although still okay, there is a turret back there. I was gonna say, is there a gap in the coverage? But no, there is not. I mean, I think this is the period in the game where the mutas are losing value though, so I don't mind this at all. Getting some SCVs just trouble. Oh no, this is not the spot. No.
Oh, now we lost some mutas anyway.
Yeah.
But look at the worker count. It's 30 to 28.
Yeah,
That's
Terran not,
really good for Zerg.
Terran not really producing from this natural at all. Bit worrying. Yeah, like, you know, you can cut SCVs for a portion there in the mid game, but now you really need to get back up to a good count, and he's going to do so. But the vessel's out, and you know, Zerg doesn't have that much. He's got a bunch of lurkers around, and they're in like a sneaky hold position with the vessel. It's not going to do much. If he can
Oh,
snipe
but
these vessels...
He has Hive now, so it's just a matter of a little bit of time. But he's not making anything with it. Where's the Defiler mod?
So much gas bank. Like,
Yeah.
honestly.
Oh,
Yeah, but
okay,
he's
let's.
super broke. He's got 200 minerals.
Yeah, well, he still can make a couple more lurkers at least, and like you say, Defiler Mound and all that.
Yeah, there's 3 idle drones
Oh!
in the third.
Nice, gets that vessel without any effort at all, really. So, honestly, if Zerg can just keep killing vessels here, he's going to be in a great position. I was just worried that since Terran has the vessels already... Oh,
Is
Nice.
this broken somehow?
is what broken? The replay?
Yeah, it's just idling drones everywhere.
Just based on what's happening in the Terran base, I don't think so. I think that's just a mistake. And it kind of fits what we were seeing earlier with a bunch of Hydras just idling at the natural when the Terran was impending. So, I think he's just really microing his army a lot. There you
Oh,
go,
now,
see?
yeah,
Yeah,
now
there
he
you go.
is.
Yeah, you never want to jump to conclusions about
It looks
broken
so
replays. Okay,
Yeah,
scans
sorry,
everything.
it looks so weird.
See, I think Zerg is very fragile here because he doesn't actually have that many units. If Terran just keeps his vessels alive, gets the irradiates going, I think Zerg's gonna like run out of units pretty fast. But he has got the drone count up a bit now. Hopefully, he has more minerals to make stuff. He really just needs to make like a whole bunch more lurkers.
And I like the tank as well.
I don't know how I feel about it in this situation, but we'll see. Looks like a backstab's gonna go
Another
down.
supply block, though.
The firebats have left the bunker. It might be at the wrong time because these lings look like they're gonna come in for an attack. Or maybe not. Maybe yes.
Oh,
there's
I think
nothing in the bunker.
Uh-oh. Hold
Yeah,
Lurker's...
bunker is empty.
But meanwhile, Hold Lurker's getting killed for free in the middle of the map because Zerg wasn't paying attention to those. But this attack will do a lot, I think. Okay, get to the
but
bunker.
there's nothing to save Zerg.
But there's no Defiler, so at the same time, Terran could just absolutely bust the natural. That's only one Lurker, right? Yeah, there's only one Lurker.
Yeah, he's dead.
Well, that tank...
There's nothing here.
Tank gonna do what it can. Yeah, the vessel just flies right over that, like, okay.
Yeah, the reinforcements will deal with it.
Yeah,
There
like,
is no tank, though.
Yeah,
Where is
Terran-
the tank? The tank is in the middle of the map.
well, he doesn't need it, though. Although, then again, half the bio not participating. No D-Matrix, no Irradiate.
Really?
Lurker, he definitely needs the tank.
Well, I mean, it's one Lurker, though. It doesn't really matter. And now it kills the Nidus, you know, the Defilers pop out at the worst time.
Yeah, very late.
GG.
GG.
Yeah, I mean, the counterattack was a good idea, but... Yeah, the macro got really slack there for a while. Surprisingly so.
It turned out to be a sloppy game from Lightswarm. He started very well, but then never got the economy up and so on.
Did he, though, Ref? Remember how this game started?
Yeah.
I don't think it started well at all. I think it started how it started, and...
Oh, yeah. From the mute harassment, of course.
Oh, I suppose, yeah.
Yeah, but I totally agree. It was a really weird opening with that overpooling to speed. That is not really a thing.
Yeah, I mean, after winning that first fight, I really thought Zerg could pull it off, because honestly, I think Zerg was definitely behind from the start. But yeah, he just needed a lot of lurkers on the map, really, I think is the issue.
By the way, did you see Herman Radio?
No, I didn't. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, everyone. We're just casting some stray CPL games from way back in week 4 here. Of course, CPL's currently in week 9, so these are a bit from the past, but some of these games are just too good to pass up. I'm Neblime, joined here by Y2kid, and Rave, you just heard talking, so welcome.
Yeah, this will be my last game, then I need to go to bed.
Fair enough. Alright, in the 12 o'clock spawn, in the green, we have Lightswarm, and the bottom left in the red, we have So for 2 Factory Furious, Lightswarm for United EMU Directorate. Who is going to take it? We're in the 3rd game in this best of 3. We finally made it to Silford. What's going to happen?
Let's see what Lightswarm goes for this time.
Yeah, we're not really concerned about the Terran, are we? He's just going for the pedestrian bio builds. But Lightswarm going to be pulling something out. We have a 9 pool, an over pool. Does that mean he's worked his way up to 12 pool now?
I mean, this is Silford.
I know, I'm just saying that's like the progression of builds he's going for, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's hope
I
for
remember the Goliath build being very, very popular on Silford.
Okay, but it is 2022, so is So really going to be going for that?
This is a big...
I'm hoping.
It's a big main for Terran. He can make a proxy hatchery in his main.
He could. Well, you know, this is not the spawn where Terran's...
Terran, for sure.
This is not the spawn where Terran's really raging about Mutalisks. If Terran spawned at 12 o'clock, Mutalisks would be looking very strong, but this spawn is okay, I think.
Yeah.
Rotationally, it's actually quite good for Terran as well, as opposed to the
Yeah,
opposite.
this is the best one for Terran, isn't it?
Yeah, and in fact with Zerg here at the 12 as well, is what
Exactly,
I mean.
because he needs to... Yeah, the distance for everything is a bit strange.
Yeah.
I believe that what you really don't want is 12 o'clock as a Terran against the 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I like to call it 3 o'clock, but yeah. Look at that, he has worked his way up to 12 hatch. So there you go. Each build gets more economic than the last. If this is best of 7, he'd be going like 4 hatch before pool in the final game.
How do you feel about that? No space behind the minerals on a natural. Is a Terran player.
Yeah, it kind of sucks, but it's not too bad because you have space to put the turrets on the side. And just generally speaking, in the modern meta, the layout of turrets around your minerals is not super impactful because if you're doing a bio build, you're just trying to put pressure on. And if the mutas are in your base all the time, something's kind of not going good already, I would say.
Well, that gas timing was weird.
What was it? I didn't see.
Yeah, he waited for like
getting... I can see that. Yeah. Is he going to go for a third hatch here?
I don't know why. Maybe it's just a mistake, but...
Well, I mean, Lightswarm's macro has not been on point so far. It looks like he's going to try for a third hatch. I don't know. That looks like what these drones are doing. Nope,
that might be the reason.
Nope.
But usually when you go for a third hatch, you want to do like what you see in the ASL and so on, that they go for they make, instead of making the after the first hatch, they make one more drone in before they make the spawning pool.
Right. Okay. That's interesting.
Then you have you can call it the 2.5 hatch,
Yes.
because it's not like a normal 3 hatch play.
Yeah. So we do have the 2 hatch delay timing coming up here, and it was about 10 seconds late.
Yeah, but actually you can see that he wants to go for a 3rd hatch here.
Maybe he's going to take it at a base.
Will he?
I mean, I don't know.
This
Yeah.
is strange.
Drone.
No.
Oh.
Fooled. Changed his
I have
mind.
no idea what this is.
Well, he could still take a 3rd hatch at a 3rd base at some point. Who knows? Who can say? Terran here, going for the 3 racks before Academy. I don't like it against just a regular 2 hatch timing. Well, a slightly delayed regular 2 hatch timing. I am not a fan of this at all unless Zerg has delayed their lair, because I feel like it's going to be tricky to defend Mutalisks on time. It's great for busting Sunkens later, but usually I only like that if Zerg's got this like sneaky 3rd hatch or something, which he didn't actually go for. Although he is racking up a lot of minerals because of that. Burrow on the way.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Interesting.
The 2.5. The 2.5. Oh, Burrow.
Yes. So I can only assume Zerg going to make a lot of Zerglings here.
So why
I
is
guess
he?
so, but what exactly are you waiting for? The turn to move out?
Oh, another raid. Awesome. Thanks, Wackman. Wow, everyone's come and joining Neblime's humble old stream here. Well, nothing's happening. I'll just say again, this is CPL games from way back in week 4. CPL currently in week 9. I'm Neblime, joined by Y2kid and for Rev.
You don't have any alerts or anything like that?
No, because I'm not an affiliate or what have you.
What? You don't?
Don't you need to be set up that stuff or not? Anyway, it doesn't matter. These links coming across. Look, honestly, I stream mostly on the official CPL one too, so.
Yeah.
Okay, these links come across here, but I mean, there's enough Marines just to block them right now, and you can start burrowing, but I mean, it's not going to be that impactful. What are these 4 Marines doing? Moving out slightly at the worst possible time. Okay, they are going to pull back.
Oh, the SCV scouted the
Did
burrow,
it see
though.
that? Yeah. Was he looking there with his screen?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Firebat's being made. I think he realizes.
Oh, let's see if it burrows now then.
Yeah, is he going to use it or not? Like,
I mean,
don't
he
know.
did burrow, but the SCV scouted it.
you know, I've seen pros use burrow in this manner in pro games before, like in a defensive manner and an offensive manner, but I've never seen Zerg win with it. Every time I see it, like, the Terran just either like figures it out and scans and kills them all, or just like has enough stuff that they win the engage
Oh,
anyway.
Zerg
He
is
should
dead,
burrow
right?
now, near the fake.
Yeah,
Yeah, he is. Oh my gosh, this will work, I believe.
but is it
I
enough?
think that
Yeah, he
is-
can get a good engage, but does he actually have enough stuff?
No, but when it's all over it, you know.
Yeah, but even
And
so.
I-
I
coming
think
from
that
the
is
other
actually
way.
slightly misplaced, though.
Oh my god, the
it's-
scan.
Oh! How?
Oh.
How?
He scanned the natural. Just seeing how many suckers there. This is what I'm saying. It never works, man.
But how?
He scanned the natural, looking for the sunkens.
Yeah, but he can't see that there's burrow.
He scanned looking for how many sunkens were there.
Can't
Dude.
see it.
He was just scanning ahead of his attack.
Yeah, it was
just to
too
see.
close then.
Yeah, but look, honestly,
Yeah, that's why I say it was slightly misplaced.
yeah. I'm
Oh,
still not
really?
sure it would have even worked though, because he literally has 1 sunken, and there's 2 firebats in his army. If Terran wins
Yeah,
with
but
like
what you
4
want
Marines
to
left
do is
over, he
to-
would devastate the drones.
Yeah, what you want to do is you want to have it in the line as the Marine medics walk.
Yeah.
And then you want to unburrow them in that line
Yeah, I think
to
that's
make them all
probably
fuck up.
that makes a lot more
Not,
sense.
oh,
Yeah, but even
that
so,
would have been
once-
so beautiful.
Oh, thanks, Inhale in the BattleNet chat. Hello.
Yeah. I'm so depressed now.
Well, don't be depressed, because the next series is the best one, I'm told. But you're going to miss it, actually, so maybe you should be depressed.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
all right,
I will
Rev.
see you
Good to be
tomorrow.
sad.
Then.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, no problem. Bye,
Yeah, there.
everyone. Bye.
All right, Y2kid, it's just you and me and the final series.
The best for last, right?
Exactly. Look, I don't know what happens in this series, but this is just what I've been told, so if it disappoints, I'm going to be mad at someone. But I'm sure it
You
won't.
recommended it. You can run them out now. It's not an official stream.
Well, we'll see. I don't want to say anything.
Will you decide whether to reveal that or not based on the quality of the game?
Yeah, exactly. Alright, in the bottom right here, in the green, we have Proxy Drop Bear, aka Chill, and the bottom left, in the purple, we have Myfleetingdream. Myfleetingdream for 2Fact23 is Chill for United EU Directorate. Here we are on Good Night. So Chill, my fellow Australian player, as I'm sure some people know. Definitely a good
But Chill is... Chill is really good though.
Yes, exactly. I was about to say, known for, I think, very, very precise micro a lot of the time, and good build knowledge. Myfleetingdream, I think, pretty new to CPL, if I'm not mistaken, so I don't really know their results much. What do you think, Y2kid? Do you remember, was Myfleetingdream CPL 7? I don't believe they were.
I'm not sure. I think so, yeah. I think
Really?
I've seen their name.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, I don't think I've cast them much, so I don't really know much about their play. But yes, I know in this matchup, Chill a lot of the time favors Reavers sometimes, and generally just a pretty aggressive type of style. We'll see what happens. I guess we're in that period of the game. There's not much to say, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking actually that...
Just so you know, you're not supposed to tell them. It's a secret. Probably not a secret, but anyway. Sorry, to people in chat. Okay.
I was thinking that it might be a bit of a mismatch. That's why I was so surprised.
Oh, you think so?
Well, I thought so, because I thought Myfleetingdream was quite a bit lower, but then I looked at the CPL MMR.
Oh, and the answer is no, they're not.
They are quite well matched.
I know you don't want to reveal the actual numbers, but which player is ahead of 2? Actually, why don't you? Because anyone can go and see this. I just realized.
Oh, no, they can't see the MMR.
They can't? Oh, I just thought they could, because the whole time I've been able to. See, this is like, you know, a classic moment where, like, you know, you're living a privileged life, you don't realize.
You're like, you what? You can do that? Yes.
What do you mean you can't see the... Oh. You know, it's like someone's like, I'm getting evicted from my house. It's like, oh, just go live in your second house. Like, that's me. That's me quite right now. Broken us together.
Get your second monitor.
Yeah, that's right. I'm getting roasted for not having a second monitor. Like, man, I'm just out here trying to keep Bill Song happy, but that's a vintage CPL meme. Anyway, Pro gonna come up here.
Yeah, I mean, initially I intended for people to be able to see their MMR, but because CPL is meant to be like more of a chill league, and we don't really want people to get...
You can see your place in the ladder though, can't you?
You can, but that is determined by your overall wins and losses and not by your...
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. By the way... Myfleetingdream with a pretty, like, brave SimCity here, not putting any depots to help out. So, I guess pretty confident in the Marine SCB micro if it came to that, but this game it will not. Chill's going for a very pedestrian goon build here. Even running that
that CC and the Rax is a micro for the Marine, isn't it?
It is, but the problem is only having that one spot is not very strong. You know, it's like, the thing is, you see the way pros play, they'll do something like this where they have the absolute minimum and like just be able to micro really well. But I feel like at a tier 0 level, it kind of pays to invest a bit more into that. And it's not like these depots are doing anything else, you know. So I'm just like, well, if he's doing that, he must be pretty confident in his micro, you know. Because there are various SimCities you can do, and some are more defensive than others. And obviously, there's a trade-off in your positioning, you know, whether you're sacrificing economy or what have you. This probe gets right in the main, but it is not long for this world. So this probe, this SCB. Oh.
Two things I'm noticing though is Chill is doing very, very older style.
Oh, well look at this. He's killing these Marines just like that. This is a big issue. Uh-oh. Yeah, Fleetingdream in a lot of trouble.
I think he's micro though.
The Goon was.
I like the high ground. He's taking the high ground and that helps so much.
Yeah, he didn't have any reason to be down there, right? Because he hadn't even started a bunker. Oh, this Goon is so low, and it will get killed if it doesn't run. Okay, looks like it's going to get out. Got his money's worth, though. And the second one is on the way. Now, this tank's going to pop out, and I think Fleetingdream will be able to skewer a bunker, but... I mean, was he trying to go for FD here? Is that why he didn't have a bunker, or he's just making Marines as a response to...
I think he was. There were 3 Marines, and he's now...
Yeah, and we see a 3rd depot and all that, and no bunker, so yeah, I think so. Now, I think this Terran force is enough to push these back with that Goon on, like, 1 HP. If the Goons are at full health, I'd say Terran doesn't really want this fight, but with that Goon so low, he'll push this back. So yeah, that's a great move by Chill, just stopping that before it starts, but like you say, it's kind of Fleetingdream's mistake for just being on the low ground for no real reason. Oh, gets
Oh,
that low
look at
one.
that. He's targeting that low dragoon.
And you know what? Now it kind of seems like not so bad a trade for Fleeting Dream because you can still put your mines down and everything. You got a goon for your trouble. Oh, doesn't want to lose this tank though. Anytime you lose this tank with this push, it's not a good time. Look at that high ground.
Dragoon. I think the dragoon missed. Look at the marine. It's
yeah, unfortunate. Wow, shield battery being made here. I don't know about this. I think that's a bit excessive when you already were so successful killing those marines. Nice snipe on the mines. And honestly, Fleeting Dream also getting overly aggressive here. I think you just take the mines, put them on the map. Oh my god, that tank! Yeah, you know...
That mine, thank you.
No,
oh my god.
He's got it, no problem.
Nice good micro.
See if this vulture can get any probes. We're going to get 1 or 2 at most, so... I think pretty good for shield.
If that vulture hits the dragoon, it's dead.
Oh my god! You're right! Oh, and another one's coming. Uh-oh. Now some damage might start to get done. The marine, kind of not the most useful unit here.
In time.
Uh-oh. Oh, big hit.
That was a very big hit.
Yeah, now this looks a lot better for Terran. That said, he only has like the 1 mine on the map. Didn't go back into tank production. Man, I have a lot of questions about what we just saw. At the end, when the dust has settled, I think Terran's slightly better, but not a huge deal. So in the first place, why did Chill get a shield battery? Because I feel like he had enough to defend that without it, and he didn't end up making that much use of it because he kind of got pushed back anyway. But at the same time, ouch.
The shield battery has no energy left on it, so...
I suppose you're right. I suppose you're right, but at the end of the day, it wasn't really decisive, was it? Because the thing is, the vultures are running past and laying mines, and it wasn't really a matter of his goons getting taken out by marine tank or anything. So I still don't really agree with it. I don't think it was super helpful because he was down to what, 1 tank, a couple marines. It was just the vultures running past with mines that was the issue.
I agree he could have gone without it, but I don't hate it. Like, I think that the main reason he added it is that first goon was so wounded.
Yeah, maybe. Well, okay, then my next question. I don't know, I mean, it worked out, I guess, in the end, so I don't know if I should question it, but I think on balance it was not a good decision to commit so hard with the tank and vulture to begin with. I think having lost all the marines, it's better if you just put the mines on the map and call it a day, because that could have gone way worse.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he lost the tank quite early. If the vultures didn't continue to get damage, he would have been in a bad position. Now, didn't I say Chill likes Reavers? Shuttle's already out. Where's the support bay? I'm trying to find it so I can click on it.
I don't think there is one.
Yeah, it's up on the top of the base.
Oh, yeah.
Got to use that production tab, Y2kid. We're in 2022. Use the modern technology.
Technology? What is that? I'm not that guy.
Yeah, Blizzard does not have the technology to remove the unable to join game bug, so I guess why should we use production tab? Okay, so we're going to take this third while he's getting this Reaver as well. Now, turret's already going up, so Fleeting Dream going to look pretty secure here. Of course, the Reaver's still useful to defend and contain Terran a little bit. So we're coming out. Although, what is this shuttle doing way down here? Where's the robo right now? I'm trying to find it. Oh, it's up there.
Robo is right over the gas.
Maybe the shuttle's trying to like hide in case Terran scans. Look at this vulture. Somehow sneaks in there. Oh, gets a probe press trouble.
Just the probe, yeah. Nice.
He just hugs the goon for his death.
Okay, the Reaver is out.
Yes, just delayed himself a little. That shuttle's so far away, but nonetheless. But like I said, Terran got a pretty good defense here. Even got his mines to spot this coming, so definitely not going to be any harass. That said, looking at the natural, there's actually no turrets there. But that said, if you drop there, all those tanks are ready. I don't expect we'll see anything getting done here.
Is the mine gonna scout it though?
I think so.
No, but the vulture will.
Yeah, the vulture's just watching this, and it's probably very afraid and has to run away. Of course. Ooh, look at this, a bit of a push coming out from Fleeting Dream at this moment. That's surprising, having seen the Reaver. Maybe he's hoping it runs into turrets while the Prototype is distracted. And look at that, gets a goon. And that one gets away, though.
That is a very good push.
Yeah.
And the Reaver is retreating.
Yeah. I didn't realize he'd gone for 3 factories here. And you know what, now Chill is actually really on the ropes here. The high ground very helpful here, but I think he does need the Reaver to defend. Here it comes. Ooh, siege mode going down. Okay, drops the Zealot out. Oh, doesn't get a shot.
Doesn't shoot.
Well, you know what? Doesn't matter actually. I think Protoss cleans this up.
Yeah, high ground.
Yeah, the Reaver actually just like a figurehead here. It's like the flagship you don't want to risk in battle. He didn't even use it. But honestly, again, Terran, I feel like super aggressive trying to get those tanks up on those high ground. I mean, it's a judgment call you have to make if you think you're going to be able to do it, but I'm just looking at it, I was kind of like, is he really going to be able to get up there against that many goons? But Chill throwing it back, sending the goons in to get messed up by tanks.
But there is a speed shuttle now.
Oh, I don't know about this. Oh, nice. That was a nice little drive-by. Runs into the turrets, though. It looks like he's going to commit. Oh.
Loses the river.
Yeah, precise turret placement by Myfleetingdream. Able to kill that, hitting it 2 at once. Terran's investing so much in taking this position after losing so many tanks, but he doesn't even have a command center. I don't know. Is this a fake out from Terran? Because he's on 5 factories. Is he just putting this stuff down here to make Chill feel like he's expanding when really he's going for a 2-base push?
Did you say 5?
He's getting a CC anyway.
It is fake out for sure.
Wait, but he's getting the CC. Is he using these factories? This is
what?
Stupid. And his worker count is kind of low as well. This is such a weird game. Tech very slow as well for Chill here. Templar Archive coming down now at 11 minutes. But that said, the Terran upgrades.
Factory when 4 of these are idle.
Right? That said, Terran has no upgrades, by the way. He has an armory. He has the token armory just to pretend. He's got a low SCV count. He's got all these factories he can't use, at least not right now. He'll, of course, once everything's paid for, he'll start using them. This is such a weird game. But I think Terran's just going to have this power spike before Protoss has Arbiters, or if he's going for Storm even. I don't know if that's going to be quite ready, because all these factories are up right now.
Yeah, I don't think... Oh, I was gonna say I don't think we're gonna see any arbiters, but he's adding the Stargates.
Well, we aren't going to see Arbiters in time, let's say that, because I don't think there's any way an Arbiter's out before Terran pushes here, unless he just puts his money into even more factories and less units. I mean, I wouldn't put it past him at this point. Chill does not need to attack in here, though. This is not how you're going to do it. There's plenty of vultures here to defend. I don't think there's any way that Chill can bust this. Nice minefield, too.
Yeah, that is...
Now, with the shuttle, there's a chance, but it's going to be costly at best. It'd be tricky to bust this. It'd be like you'd be pulling something off if you bust this with the Force here now. It looks like you might give it a go.
He needs to clear some of the mines first.
Yeah.
I feel.
Absolutely. Well, that said, Terran needs to clear that one to the right of the CC. That could be problematic too. Oh, runs the vultures on to get blown up. Not sure why
he's just forgetting about the shuttle. Oh no, that's not how you want to do it.
Yeah. Oh, not a great engage at all. And honestly, I think attacking it all is quite overly aggressive here. Nice Scaraboo, and you know what, the vultures did get themselves all blown up on the mine, so he got something out of it, and the supply difference is the same, so not disastrous, but at the same time, not a good move at all. 4th base coming up for Chill here. Gate count is only on 6, more are being built though.
The supply is the same only because Myfleetingdream is not using one of the factories with the add-on. He's just refusing to.
Has narrowed a little now. Well, I mean, he can't afford to because he built all factories and no SCVs. SCV counts
earlier he had 2 tanks queued in one of the factories and then the other one was idle.
Oh, I see. Well, APM is a resource, as I like to say, so even if, you know, you're not macroing perfectly, it's better to have it queued than not at all. This Prototype needs to get out of here, man. Okay, there we go. You guys realised how precarious this position is for Protoss, because Terran obviously wants to take the 4th at 6 o'clock, and then it's really close to the Protoss Natural, and it's a good position for him to keep his army in.
What do you think of the map in general for PvT, by the way?
I mean, I do quite like it for Terran because of these orthogonal bases are quite good to take. Oh, I didn't realize there was a Reva in the Natural. How much did it kill?
I mean, not much because he pulled all the SCVs.
Oh, okay. I was like, are they all dead or are they just not here? Because there's not many there.
No, they transferred to the...
So another Reva died. I can't believe I missed that. Yeah, I like it for Terran in general, because you've got a pretty easy to defend 4 bases, and just in general, you know, there's decent bases for Terran to take. It does suffer a bit from the polypoid problem of the orthogonal bases are great to recall into and hard to, like, reinforce if they get recalled. But in general, I think it's pretty good for Terran.
Yeah, I feel like, as a Pros player, I really don't like playing on this map, because you can't really surround the Terran army anywhere.
Well, speaking of surrounding the Terran army is splitting itself up, but the Protoss army a bit too small to fight it. That's a lot of vultures. This might be the end for Chill right here. What has he actually got to defend this? Is there another Reaver?
There is a Reaver.
Oh,
and there is army.
No. This is huge damage from these mines, killing all these goons. There's just not enough here. No way, right? Well, he's going to drop on top of these tanks, though.
I mean, maybe he dragged some of these mines?
No, he's just getting absolutely melted. forced to pull back here. Now, Protoss can kind of try and retain the main. Only one cannon defending this third. Well, he's picked off the vultures.
He can... Oh no, he doesn't have an observer to scout them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if he drags some of these mines into the tanks, like that can be a good way to defend.
How are you going to drop that there? He doesn't have any zealots to drop right now. Now, Terran does have no vultures left. Needs to reinforce quite badly here. Because even though he kind of won the fight, you can get whittled down if you don't reinforce. And here comes some more units. I mean, a couple more tanks getting whittled down. And one gets taken out. Protoss not quite holding this, but not quite dying either. It's very close here, but it looks like Terran's breaking through. Probes falling. Needs to get those out of line of fire. Oh, that's huge damage. He needed to pull those to the fourth. That might be a critical mistake here, losing all those at the third.
No, he's focusing the Nexus, but I don't really
DT
think
coming out. No scan going down. The Zealots getting top of the tanks too. Where are the Vultures? Where are the reinforcements? This Terran army going to get cleaned up, but he did take out the third Nexus. And
I actually think focusing that Nexus was a mistake.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. I think you don't even care about killing it that quickly. I think you just make sure you hold this position in front of the natural, and you have all the time in the world to kill the other bases as long as you hold that position. But now, you know, he's traded Nexus. Sorry, go ahead.
I was saying, he's sieging the rally. You basically, as a pro, can't really deal with that.
Yeah,
like
exactly. There. I mean, now he's traded this third and a lot of probes for his army, and you know, Terran still look pretty scary, especially given the supply count. He's taking his own fourth, but it could have been just a straight up win there.
Yeah,
and
Terran's still in a leading position.
Yeah, Terran really is relying on mines right now. The tank count is so low. I mean, the Vultures are a formidable force for sure. They can definitely take fights, but you know, he doesn't have any way to really fortify a position. And Chill playing right into his hand, sending Zealots right into the minefield. And Goons, the Observer's too far back, taking so much damage, needs to get out of there. The Arbiter is out though, and honestly, this precludes any continuing push. You just won't be able to get in against that without any vessel support, I don't think. And look at this, the shuttle coming in. Chill really wants to counterattack here, but there's a lot of mines. Oh, I don't know about this. Oh, huge damage.
Running. Oh, that was a big drag though.
Where? Oh, cancelled the CC. Where are the Vultures? Man, he could have saved that CC. He just brought all these Vultures back to fight. Would have been easy defense. But I guess intimidation factor takes out that CC. And I guess with this Arbiter here, maybe it wouldn't have quite worked out. I don't know.
Vultures.
You know,
will take out the. I think they can stop the Nexus from.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. If they don't blow themselves up with their own mines. Well, there's only 4 left now. But look at this, Protoss still trying to get in here. You know, I guess maybe Protoss would have been able to bust that 6 o'clock in the end, but I just feel like Terran gave up a bit too easily, you know? You say the Vultures can take out that Nexus, but do they want to? Do they really want the win? You're going to want it more if you're going to win the game, you know?
Yep. I mean, he's still doing an okay job. He's stopping reinforcements from going there.
I mean, yeah, just the fact of killing all this stuff, and he got 2 Goons in there as well, is totally worth it just for a few Vultures.
Oh, there you go. Now 2 Vultures are working on the Nexus.
Okay, can we get some more? Or is that the limit? That's the most he can do.
I mean, he did increase his efficiency by 100% already.
Yeah, that's
you can't really ask.
Right, true. That's a lot.
2 Vultures is much better than 1 Vulture.
Dude, he could have killed it by now. I'm so sad. Oh my gosh.
I mean, he still will with all these mines there.
Well, you know what? Maybe it's the strategy is that you don't kill it too fast. You make sure Protoss keeps sending stuff and running into mines. Because if he had like 12 Vultures attacking that, Protoss would never have even tried to rescue it, right? But now he's lost like, you know, 4 Zealots, 2 more Goons. Well, these ones are going to take the... Oh, there you go. That was still totally worth it for Terran. Look at that. He's going to send some more.
Yeah, see, that was definitely the strategy. Now he's gonna go for the kill.
Where is the vessel? I want to see a vessel, but I don't see one. Terran only on +1 as well. Neglecting those upgrades early is really going to hurt. Now the problem is this Arbiter has plenty of energy. I assume stasis is done. Doesn't want to lose it to those Goliaths though. And look how clumped this Terran army is. A big stasis could do a lot here, but Protoss engaging without really making use of the Arbiter. You know what? That was still totally fine. That mine drag, that was well worth it. Oh, and units coming in from the other side as well. Where did those come from? Although, Protoss not coordinating all the attacks here. If they actually attacked in with every side at once, I think they could have broken this. But instead, it was a bit disjointed. And now, coming back to one narrow angle, still not using the Arbiter at all. Again, it's the flagship. You don't want to risk it in combat. It's just there to look pretty.
Yeah, I mean, he also has 2400 gas.
Oh my gosh.
He's
that's
not
a lot of
making
gas.
any more arbiters.
Yeah, only 56 probes at this point as well. Meanwhile, the vultures on the map, ready to go kill that Nexus, just don't want to do it. Probes being produced, one token probe transferring to get killed by vultures, I guess. That one goon can't defend this, but if he waits too long, cannons will go up there. Yeah, Terran in a bit of a dead end, not trying to take this fourth right now. It really has to power up some more. Supply is pretty low. Is there a turret building there? Okay, finally a vessel is out, but... Oh,
is it out though? Well,
it'll be out soon, if you know what I mean.
I was gonna
So
be out
inching
of
up
this
here.
map.
Does Terran have enough here, though? It looks like there's just enough Protoss stuff here to break this. I feel like Protoss not really paying attention.
Decides to work for once.
Well, Protoss, yeah, he's going to go in here, and I don't think Terran has enough. Well, that stasis not even good for Protoss, because he could have just killed that
It is a
stuff.
stasis.
Yeah, literally, like, hurting the Protoss, though, because that would have been free kills. And now, though, Terran really kind of overly aggressive, pushing up that ramp, doesn't really have anything back here. There's a lot of speed zealots, he's in with Templar of Storm. I think he's just going to bust his third and win the game.
Yeah, looks like it.
Storm the SCVs, do it.
Oh my god.
There we go, murder.
That's not using the arbiter paid off.
Yeah, right, he's just saving it for the crucial moment.
How's the intimidation arbiter?
Yeah, exactly. And obviously we
You
see
just want to show it to the Terran to make them afraid, and that's it.
yes. Well, I think it probably worked, because, I mean, would you have given up that 6 o'clock so easily if... See, look, I told you that stasis hurt the Protoss. Now this tank unstasing at the critical moment. He did get the CC, though, and a lot of SCV, so I think Protoss still in an excellent position here.
Oh, second arbiter arriving.
Oh, but it's not allowed to fight. Get that out of there. It's not a unit you can use. It's just ornamental.
There you go. He pulled it back to safety.
Yeah. Alright, well...
You
Protoss-
stay with the other arbiter.
Oh, the Vultures finally coming up to this base, just as Protoss was trying to get cannons there. Continuing to do the damage.
A probe kills a vulture.
Well,
You can't see
it
that
happens.
every day.
It happens. You know, Coach-Pupil was saying yesterday that's just called a citizen's arrest when that happens. I bet these zealots, I think, will do the job. Surely they're not going to run into those mines somehow, right? No, they're not. So, I mean, chill securing this fifth. Hey?
Zealots are pretty stupid, but you
They're
can do
not
it.
dumb. They're not goons.
Oof, no.
Alright, Arbiter's coming in here. Will they be activated? Terran, again, just relentlessly sending units in here and getting them cleaned up. Although, then again, if you're going to take out goons like that, it's probably worth it. I can't believe those mines went off, actually, but there you go. Actually takes out a lot of the Protoss army. Where is the Protoss army right now? Is this all he has?
I think it is.
Oh, a stasis
Look
could
at
go
the
down
sky.
here. But no, what am I saying? Let me not speak of such things, because you know Arbiters
Yeah,
aren't
yeah.
supposed to.
These arbiters are not there to cast any spells.
That's right.
He's
Well,
using
Terran-
it for the cloak.
Surprisingly stabilized here. I really thought he was about to die, but you know, it seems like Protoss again with that massive gas bank. Would love to see some more Templars coming out, just as a way to spend that, and like you say, more Arbiters too. But yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say second Stargate and more arbiters would be great, but also you need to use the arbiters if you want to make
and
arbiters.
honestly, the probe count is quite low as well. Oh, hey, Bugs in the chat. Welcome to the stream. The probe count is not being that high in this game. That said, a lot more SCVs have been murdered, so you know, it's not that bad for Protoss right now. But I think definitely more probes could have been produced earlier. Despite the harass that's going on, I mean, there's no reason not to in Tier 0 here. Oh, look at these probes, they're not mineral walking, they can't get in, and the vultures are nearby. I think I'll come and clean them up. Terran very unwisely trying to set up a little bit of an outpost at this 9 o'clock. Not really sure what the idea was there. Oh my gosh, get those probes in there! They need to mine! Okay, finally this top right base is going to do some
You
serious
realize
mining. Yeah. And you know, it doesn't really look like Terran has that much. 8 factories, but not really the economy to support them.
You look at this oversaturation and it's natural.
Yeah. And this
Going for
third.
it tonight.
The third is not too far from mining out, to be honest. So, I mean, you know, Terran looks alive right now, but he might be a bit of a dead man walking. The Arbiter's there. But of course, you know, it's beneath him to take part in these lowly affairs of battles on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, Joe is just doing no arbiter challenge.
Yeah, that's right. Well, no Arbiter, but you still have to build them. Yeah.
I mean, you have to, because otherwise it's not handicap.
Right.
Not
True, you could just be making carriers and be fine. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, drop coming across here to the top right. I mean, there's a Zealot and a Goon, and honestly, against 2 tanks, that's kind of enough. And I think it looks like Protoss might have spotted it because he's kind of sending his army that direction, or is he just responding to these vultures? I don't know. If these... Oh no, he's going to run right into the cannons! Uh-oh. Yeah, no, this is not going to work for Terran. No, there's no way this is going to work. Even if you drop the tanks, you can micro these down, but the thing is, Protoss has plenty of time to respond here, and the Battle Arbiter is going to clean them up. Vulture's getting cleaned up in the natural too. There's nowhere for them to go. They can't really just run into these cannons. They're between a rock and a hard place. Going to trade for some Zealots, which is not the end of the world, I guess, but...
They need to place their mines.
Yeah. Well, they place some. The Terran can't afford to be throwing away units like this. Like, Terran's acting like they're turtling on like 4 bases, but they're about to mine out from their 2 remaining bases. Terran needs to invest all their effort in taking this 6 o'clock, I think.
Oh, look at the Arbiter, it has a kill, and we're saying he's not using them.
Oh, you know what? He broke the no Arbiter challenge. That's pretty disappointing. I can't believe he's done this. Oh, kill that Zealot! Oh my god. Why did they not shoot? Oh, there's the MP, but that's a waste of vessel energy. Shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, that Arbiter was not going to cast anything.
Gosh.
Anyway.
These vultures blowing up. And look at how clumped these tanks are. There's an Arbiter. Is he going to intervene? There it is. Look at that stasis! That's... Oh my god! And now these tanks retreating to the high ground.
I think somehow casted both of the stasises at the same time.
Look at the storms! Look at the storms as well! Scoots in that speed shuttle. Boom! Terran army is gone. GG. What a way to end it. That was dramatic.
That was...
Dude, that's like CPL highlight right there. Someone clip this. Bugs, I can trust you. Clip that engagement because we're putting that in the video for the next CPL. That was awesome. That was really awesome.
He was so close, but both of them were so close to winning the game.
Yeah,
times.
Yeah, for sure. It looked like that push really could have ended the game, absolutely. And even the FD, was doing damage. It almost spiraled out of control with those vultures coming in. Crazy game.
Yeah, and then when he attacked again and he was sieging the rally point, that was also very good.
And again, it looked like Protoss would win when he counterattacked to the third. Oh my gosh. Oh, hey, Fleeting Dream in chat. Hope we haven't been too harsh. Guess we'll see.
I mean, you are famous for all the right reasons. You had so many options to win that game. It was a great game.
That doesn't sound like the right reasons the way you put it. Alright, in the top right, in the yellow, we have Myfleetingdream. And the bottom left, in the green, we have Chill, aka Proxy Drop Bear. Currently Chill up 1 game. It's best of 3. Here we are in Eclipse. And I don't really like this map for Terran that much. I'm sure that's probably a controversial opinion, because obviously in the late game it's easy to split, but just dealing with gas steal and trying to get to that third is just so painful here.
Yeah, also Proxygate is quite common on this map as well.
Oh, sure. Honestly, I'm not so concerned about Proxygate because, you will scout pretty soon anyway, and it's not really much more dangerous than just putting it in center map, say, because yeah, they can bring it and build it closer, but in my opinion, it always just depends on having a good SimCity and good micro anyway. It doesn't make super much difference if it's going to be close to you. I mean, I guess my attitude is when I play on ladder, I'm just like, if they Proxygate, I'm confident I can win, so I'm glad they did it. That's why I kind of feel that way about it.
I don't know, it is quite useful, because if you just build a gateway on rally as well, they will have 2 Marines, maybe a 3rd one about to pop up. Yes. If you proxy it, you will be just 1 Marine, they need to have really good money.
Yeah, proxying definitely makes it stronger, but I just feel like in general, as long as you're playing safe and getting a good SimCity and everything, and you have good micro against Zealots, it's not the be all end all. What we see in pro games is Protoss really has to surprise the Terran with it. By hiding in a base a lot of time is successful in pro games, I feel like.
I mean, as a Protoss player who has proxied quite a bit on this map, when you do this, I don't think you expect to win outright with it.
Right, you just want to do damage, yeah.
Putting some pressure.
Were you talking about double proxy or single?
Oh no, just 1 gate.
Oh, okay, well that's a different matter, yeah. I like that a bit more sometimes, yeah, because you can just get some damage and go back, yeah?
Yeah, because usually what happens in the mid-game, your gateway is not that active anyways, unless the Terran is going for an FD, but if you're in their phase from the very start, you're almost making sure they're not going for an FD unless something goes very wrong.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, the thing is, if you know you completely fail with your zealot and they kill it, then they just go for an FD like nothing happened. That's the worst case scenario. Look at this probe micro. Chill getting on top of that. Nexus first, of course, going down. Another reason to not like playing on Eclipse, by the way, because this is kind of impossible to rush here.
Look at that moving shot.
I know, doing its utmost to kill this. I mean, he's not going to deny the scouting, but this SCV's going to last long at any rate. Oh my gosh. Now, the thing is, Chill didn't actually scout the Terran base, so what if Terran's going CC first, you know? Not that you'd be doing that on Eclipse, so you know what, I take it back. Why do you even bother scouting Terran on this map? What are they going to be doing? Now, this SCV does get in here.
Looks like Chill has been playing that Bonnet map.
Oh, which one's that? Did you practice probe micro on that?
Yeah, practice probe micro moving shot against SCVs.
Oh, okay. Like, it's made by Bonif or recommended by Bonif or what?
He made it, I believe.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
There's a few other scenarios. Like, one of them is stopping that... Well, doing the moving shot. One of them is stopping an FD. There was something with blocking the ramp with zealots.
Okay.
It's quite useful map.
Yeah. Well, once again, Fleeting Dream on the low ground. Although this is Nexus first this time, I suppose, so a goon's not about to come across and punish. Now, it looks like it's going to be a push. Now, I don't know about this. On Eclipse, it's so far that I think this is unlikely to be successful. By the time you get there, I feel like Pro's going to be ready to defend. Now, he is starting to move out here. Protus sees it, though. He's going to be aware that this is coming. SCV's being pulled. Only 5. Again, I'm not so sure about this. I think you're going to need more SCVs to make this work. And you know, if you pull, you need to pull like 8 SCVs, but if you do that, it's like, is it even worth it anyway? That's why I don't really like it here as well. I don't know. I don't know about this. How is he going to pull this off?
And Joe is getting range as well.
Yeah, the goon's already almost done. Like, they're going to be out to stop this pretty easily, I think. Now, he did make only 1 zealot. So, I mean, that's a bit of a cut, but I mean, it's just to get the goons faster, right? Now that the goons are out, that's all you really need here. You just fight the probes and the goons, and look at that, the probes ready. Or maybe a bit too ready. They're pulling a bit early.
Now confirms the CC, so he is fine.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose so.
He knows that Myfleetingdream is not committing too hard.
Okay, nice bunker position. These goons don't want to be standing here fighting alone. Where are the probes? What are the probes doing? Okay, here they come. That was a bit dodgy that he was fighting without the probes there for a minute. And these goons getting very low. He needs to micro that back. Oh, he's going to lose one there. Okay, but the Marines, no, not going to make it into the bunker. Yeah, no, it's fine, it's fine.
That's over. He needs to pull the SCVs right now.
Well, they're not going to make it home anyway, so... Oh, a Marine. Can he make it into that bunker as it dies? No, he's going to turn around. Now Terran needs to get a bunker at home, because this is a pretty unfortunate situation. Getting mines with no vultures as well. I mean, is Terran just dead from here? What are you going to do now as Fleeting Dream?
I really think he should have pulled SCVs back.
Would
it change the SCVs though?
I would think he shouldn't have gone for this in the first place. I think it's just a very strange decision. You know, I guess if you don't have any backup plan against Nexus first, if all you know how to do against it is push, like, what else are you going to do? But, I mean, in Eclipse, I think it's much better just to go for, like, mines and drag the game out, or, you know, if you go for drop, if that's your style. Because it's just so far.
I don't know, I'm not really the biggest fan of Nexus first build, but they're okay. But it feels like a lot of the time the Protoss are trying to do the Nexus first cut so many workers that it's not really worth it if the Terran doesn't overreact and push.
Yeah, I mean, you know what, we have seen pros do the kind of fake push where they just kind of push up with a few Marines and SCVs to make the Protoss react and don't do anything. So maybe that would have been the play as well. Now, some mines have come up for defense, but the observatory is already on the way. Vultures are continuing to be produced. I hope that we'll see Fleeting Dream get an armory and upgrades this game, because honestly, it feels like the best path from here is to 2-base power, try and like slowly inch out on the map, because there's no way you're doing a push from this position. Terran's pretty behind. I don't think there's any way that you're going to just be able to take your third and hold it either, because it's so far away here on Eclipse. This Vulture not going to come up in time. This is painful. Chill very smartly positioned this probe ahead of time, so even though he can't afford the Nexus yet, he blocked this Vulture out from denying this, and that's actually a really nice play. Because if Terran gets some mines up there, at least he'd be slowing that down a little, but as it stands, he just lost that Vulture for nothing. Which, you know, also he didn't have to do that, by the way. He could have just run it away.
Nope, there is a shuttle again.
And the support base.
Support base.
So this must be a deliberate play that he's rallying the shuttle away from the robo. Where is it?
It's in the middle of the map right now. I think.
Oh, you know what? Maybe maybe not like that. I was going to say maybe he's rallying it. Oh, you know what he's going to do? He's going to fly into the main and intimidate the Terran even though there's no Reaver. But since he got a support base, surely it'd be better to actually get the Reaver in this case?
Because the Reaver is so far away, because he went for Shuttle and then Observer, and now he's going for the Reaver. He using that as a scouting unit.
Yeah, I suppose. Well, in that case, couldn't he have just got the Observer, then the Shuttle, then the Reaver, and then, you know, you can scout the Observer and still fly in the Reaver with Terran maybe not being aware? Because now it's like, okay, yes, you've done a little bit of damage, I guess, by intimidating Terran, but now you can't possibly attack with a Reaver because Terran knows it's coming. Like, he won't be caught off guard. So I'm not so sure about this. I mean, he got some good scouting info. He sees his 3 factories, so Terran likely to go for an attack again here. But with a Reaver to defend, I don't think there's going to be much hope for it.
I mean, seeing that third base might have been what triggered the third factory here.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a fair play, but I still don't think there's any way to push. Yeah, as a response to a third base, sure, but still, in this scenario, I just don't think an attack is ever going to work. Well, let's see. Maybe I'm naysaying too much. This is a small Protoss army that's running headlong into danger.
There are 4 times, yeah. That is quite a scary army.
Look, you add the Reaver to the Protoss army, though, and it looks a lot better for Protoss. And yeah, how's he going to get up this ramp as well? This is really dicey. Where is the Reaver? Come on. See, if the shuttle hadn't gone off and wasted time in the Terran base, I guess on one hand you wouldn't know this is coming, but on the other hand, the shuttle Reaver would have been in position already to deny this ramp. It would have been a lot easier. Now that said, Terran not quite going to be able to get up here anyway. Oh, looks like he's going to go straight in for the drop, but there's 4 Marines there. That shuttle getting very low, you have to be careful. If you lose that, I think Protoss loses the game here. So he needs to get that away from those Marines. One of the few times you'll see Marines actually effectively defend a Terran push. It's very rare they'll actually do the job properly. Alright, looks like Pro's going to come in here again. Oh, yeah. Reaver! Oh, nice. Oh. Well, now there's nothing to defend this from the air. Yep. Yeah, definitely a good decision hitting the Marines there, because now there's no AT. And the Terran's just like, okay, you know what, you're right. I'm going to go home. Go back to macroing. No armory, no academy coming up still. It seems like this is not Fleeting Dream's style. He just likes the factories. Needs to get some turrets up out in this location though. I feel like Pro's gonna be able to push forward here. Let's see.
Yeah, but look at that again. Two times cute. He can just add another factory on an add-on.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess you just don't want to miss any.
Yeah, but tanks are units that take so long to build. You're not really gonna miss a beat if you queue your second one when the first one is 70% or something.
True.
It's not like you're queuing vultures. Yeah, sure, these are free and are being made in a second.
Is Terran thinking of pushing again? Oh, that Reaver! Oh, those Reavers
though. He's catching them.
Oh, nice hit. No, it is worth the help from the Reaver for that. But I am amazed that Terran is thinking of pushing across the map here again. Like after, well, here we go.
Being sandwiched right now. Yeah.
Yeah, that is just a big overextension there. And look, these goons coming back here. I think this is going to end the game. And I don't think there's anything Terran can do here. He's just trying to kite away. That Marine desperately trying to kill that shuttle.
That's only just too good. There's too much Protoss.
Ends it with a Scarab. Boom. And that's GG. That's a 2-0. Alright, well that's going to be it for that series.
Oh, wow.
Well, you know, watching this, I think it was all about game 1. I don't think the second game was necessarily the recommended part. But there we go.
I like it.
Yeah, that game 1 was pretty good. But game 2, I think definitely some questionable decisions. Justine is saying no GG, is that correct? Well, it is melee mode. Hang on. Let me check that before we slander.
I mean, it was not top versus bottom, so...
Huh?
It was not top versus bottom.
Yeah, so I'm checking. Fleeting Dream getting called out if he didn't. Too bad for people on chat. You don't get to see the Terran dying again. I'm keeping the overlay as it is. I don't want to expose you all to that. Oh my gosh, you're right. Surprising. Chill still with the GG after he left, by the way. So I don't know what happened there. But anyway, yeah, I think there were some questionable decisions from Terran in that game. But nonetheless, that's a 2-0. That's going to be our series. Yeah, alright, Justino. Alright. You don't have to roast me. And that's going to be our cast for tonight. Just a short one tonight. Maybe I'll be back on my channel with some other stuff. But of course, CPL Match of the Week is what you really should watch. For anyone who doesn't know, because, you know, we did get raided by a couple of people. I'm just going to link the CPL Discord. You all should absolutely join, even if you don't intend to play, just so you can keep track of the casts as well. If you want to see more like this, we do CPL match of the week all the time, twice a week. So that's going to be it from us.
Yep, you can join us for just for the cast. You can join us for the league. You can be doing the casting actually if you like.
Yeah, that's right. It's true.
Yeah.
So
if you're not already participating in the CPL and you
well, what are you
heard
doing?
about,
Are you even playing Boomer if you're in a CPL? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's going to be it. Thanks for tuning in.